Hey everybody, this is V, and with Danny's blessing and Chris's wife, and of course Chris, we were on the show for a week or so. So, let's just say this channel will have a new style, and you may not like it, and that's fine. The people that you're going to meet are the Norwegian UFO researchers, and they conduct UFO research here in Norway. Things will probably be a little different than you're used to since these guys and girls have their own culture. But they do care about Chris and his followers, so this is for him, and also for you. You probably miss him already, yeah? Well, we do too. So before we begin, let's state some facts. Some facts about Norway: there is no conspiracy here. This will probably shock you, but in Norway, the UFO research team is collaborating with the Army and the Air Force. Actually, since 1985, the Norwegian Defense Forces have supported Project Hessdalen. This relationship is built on a mutual understanding and shared goals, and has been very fruitful over the years. United, we are in a position to achieve great things and go where no one has gone before. So, Chris's wife, Danny, and Rune have decided that your live reporter from the scene will be the technical chief of Project Hessdalen. Why? To quote Rune, he gets things done, he speaks good English, and is probably smarter than most people you know. And speaking of being smart, when we're covering the search for you, don't bother to comment stuff like, why did they do that? Or, why did they do it that way? There's a reason for things being done as they are. So, Rune has assembled a team for Magnus, and Magnus will be your guide through the UFO search. On the set, you will see a lot of cameras, and some of the audiences may think, they're in it for the money. No, this operation is self-financed, but there is a big TV production following some of the characters involved in the search. Because characters they are indeed. So sorry to disappoint you. It's not about the UFOs. Or is it? So if you see camera crews, it is not in your Skinwalker Ranch or whatever you guys call it. People working on the operation will be very busy. But Rune and Magnus have made a plan to make some good content for you and guests to be interviewed. So if you guys are fine with this, we can now start to work with the operation. Operation Arctic Seal started 1 week ago with preparations to remove the water from the ice and make a safe passage to the different working stations. To run these operations, we need the support of those. And just to make things clear, there are no boats in Djupsjøen. There's no harbor either. It's not allowed to use boats on this water, and it's too small. So, the object that is localized, it's not a boat. We have Rock 1, Rock 2, and the object is, as you all know, called the Thing. And when we're talking about the Thing, have you thought about the fact that it's not the team trying to be wannabe John Carpenter's The Thing? It is actually John Carpenter's The Thing trying to make things look like Norway. So, we are aware of what the movie The Thing is. Rune and Magnus have been planning to invite Carpenter to Hessdalen for an outdoor screening of the movie, and maybe have a concert. So in honor of The Thing, let's see if we can dig something out of the ice, shall we? The operation started a week ago. The only possibility to drive out the dive operation trailer is at Outpost 1. There a trail will be cleared to the GPS location where the object of interest lies. Base number 2 will be established there. Lit up, secured, and holes will be further cut in the ice, which is now 65 centimeters thick. Furthermore, a road will be established to the base camp. There the divers and the team will set up tents and have a base for charging equipment and overseeing the lake. The dive itself is carried out as follows. Based on this information, we have drawn up a rough plan for how our part of the operation will take place. We know the approximate location of where the cigar-shaped object is located. Based on measurements taken from previous surveys, we have assumed that it lays across a quote-unquote valley at the bottom at a depth of about 22 meters, or about 72 feet for you Americans. The object measures at least 12 meters, or 39 feet. We have collected multiple sonar images of the object during previous expeditions. Subsea Fosen AS are commercial divers. This is their livelihood. In commercial diving, there are strict rules around regarding safety. We are subject to the Norwegian Labor Inspection Authority. They follow something called Norwegian Diving and Treatment Tables V5. This determines how long the team can dive at different depths and calculate nitrogen saturation in the blood before and after dives. This is our heathens' Odin Bible, considering that Djupsjøen is about 700 meters or 2,300 feet above sea level. They are also punished at their bottom time due to the natural buildup of nitrogen in the blood you get when you dive at an elevation. To compensate for this, it is necessary for the divers to travel up to the location the day before the dive, to acclimatize the body before it. According to the Norwegian Labour Inspection Authority's rule regarding work diving, a diving team must consist of at least 4 people: supervisor, diver, standby diver, and tender. This team will provide 5 men. The diver receives surface-supplied air through a hose and has communication and video feed up to the supervisor who sits on the surface. Video and communications are recorded. We should probably make a live stream of that. If you will, send some nice comments to the Norwegian diver team in the comment field. The team will saw a hole directly over the assumed position of the object and use a downline, which is a rope with a weight. Due to bottom conditions, the seals will try to not mess too much with the bottom, as this will ruin visibility. In phase 1, the seals initially think of swimming 1 meter above the bottom with a metal detector to possibly find the object, and/or reveal that it is something metallic. Also, bring sticks, which they can use to poke into the mud. If there is something hard under the mud, then they will want to be able to find this. And if they find an object, they want to uncover it to confirm what it might be. For this, the Arctic seals have several options. The first option is to use a water rejector. This is very effective, and you can move away a lot of mass in a short time. The flip side is that with 100% certainty, it spoils visibility for quite a while, about 1 to 2 hours. Option 2 is to use a water suction. With this, they will suck the masses away and can put the masses away from the worksite in a more controllable way. This is not as effective, but it can potentially provide better visibility at the bottom. In any case, the team is considering bringing equipment for both solutions. They will provide all the equipment they need to do this. It will be possible for other observers to see and hear on screen what the diver sees and does. So, if you follow this operation live, please leave a comment. And also state which type of content you want going forward. We will try to make it up to you in the best way we can. That's all from Project Hessdalen. In Odin we trust.